In this tutorial, we're going to learn how to adjust the Android virtual machine screen size or screen resolution. As you can see, this is the project that we did in our last tutorial, whereby we installed Android operating system in our virtual machine. And as you can see, we need to scroll to be able to see other components of the Android operating system. And we may not want to be able to scroll. We just want everything to fit in the screen, and that is what we are going to do in this tutorial. So I will click close, then I will say send the shutdown signal to safely shut down the operating system or the Android OS. It's shutting down, so you'll have to give it time. It won't take a lot of time, just a few minutes. It will shut down. So this is our virtual machine we created in our last tutorial. That is the Android OS, and you have to select it, then you click on the start option to be able to power on the virtual machine. And as you can see on the left panel here, we have information that it is actually powering up our virtual machine. So it's just going to take a few moments, and the virtual machine will be up and running. You just need to be patient at this point, and there it is. So it says starting and it's booting. And in our first screen, we need to select the debug mode. Normally we will select the first option to be able to boot and access the Android operating system, but because now we want to make changes or update some settings, we'll just use the debug mode, and I will press enter. So again, it will take time because it will have to load some system configurations. It will have to load some binaries. It will have to load everything that it requires for us to be able to make changes to the Android operating system. And we just need to be patient at this point. I will let you know at what point we need to type. It won't take so much time, just some few seconds, just less than a minute, and we'll be ready. So at this point we are ready to type, and therefore I will type mount, then I will dash O, then I will type remount, comma, read write in the mount folder. So I will press on enter. So then I will change directory to the grab folder. So I will say mnt/grab, and therefore we're in the grab folder, and inside the grab folder there is a file named menu.lst. That is the one that we are going to make changes to it. So I will use v menu.lst, and I will press enter, and there we are. Therefore I will move to the first line. There, as you can see, my cursor, and I will go to the src attribute. Just before that attribute, there is where we are going to insert our setting here, the src, the source attribute. So just before that, we'll need to type VGA, and I'll press on I to enter edit mode. I'll press enter, then I will type VGA equals. Most of the time we'll provide a value, maybe if it is 314 or 315, it just depends. But in our case, because we need to know what kind of values are available for our screen resolution or our screen sizes, we just type ask. We'll need to ask so that you can be able to see. But just in place of ask, you can put a value depending on what works best for you. and then I will press escape to get out of edit mode, 2:, then I will type W to write and the Q to quit, and I will type reboot -F to force reboot. Now it's restarting. Now we'll just use the normal first option and press enter. So now here it tells us to press enter to be able to see the video modes available, as you can see, and I will press enter, and these are the video modes that are available. And as you can see, we've got 800 by 600 screen size, 320 by 200 screen size, 640 by 480 screen size, and they go down as you can see. So depending on the monitor you have or the screen size that you have, you'll have to select any of the resolution or screen sizes that works for you. So in our case, the mode here, maybe the F00, these are the values that we'll put in place on of the ask that we put previously. And therefore I will also advise that you stick to the 16-bit color size. The 32, 24 might not really work well, so you will just stick with the 16-bit screen color size. And therefore in my case I will choose the 314, which is 800 by 600. Then I will type 314 and I will press enter, and as you can see, the screen has already adjusted. There are no those scrolling bars. It's full 600 by 800, and therefore it's loading. Just be patient. At this point it might really take a while, though not much time, but you need to be patient. So it's loading our operating system at this point. So the Android is starting. It's starting. So we'll just give it some time. It won't take so much time. Now it's loading. The operating system is loading. There it is. And now you can see everything is in view. The screen size, I can be able to see every component of the Android operating system screen. I don't have the scrolling bars that we used to see. So that is how we change the screen resolution. So we'll have to go back and change the VGA value from ask to 314, because this works well for us. As we can see, it's at the center of the screen, and it's taken. We can be able to see the entire operating system screen.